Hello and welcome everybody to my Physics 2211 Lab 5 Choose Your Own Adventure. Let's get it. We have our little character on our left. He's going to be guiding through us. He's going to be guiding us through this lab. He's a recurring character. Just don't you worry. You're going to want to stick around for this one. I guarantee it. Anyway, table of contents, boring. Read it yourself if you care. Introduction. In this lab, I've decided to analyze trampoline walls. I'm sure we've all seen these at like a Sky Zone or something like that, maybe on Instagram Reels. And to some, it may seem like it would violate the conservation of energy, but I'm gonna explain why it actually works. So, just in case you don't know, here's a little clip of what a trampoline wall actually is. Some pretty epic music in the background, if I do say so myself. It's honestly pretty rad. I would love to be able to do this, and I hope you would too. Now anyway, I think you get the gist. That's so cool. I want to try that, you might be saying. Don't worry, we'll get to that in a little bit. Anyway, here are some physics principles that go into this lab. Conservation of energy. Energy cannot be created nor destroyed. So EI equals EF, or the change in energy equals 0. And then we also have the gravitational force. Earth's gravity pulls objects downwards. We all know that. And it pulls with a force of F equals mg. And lastly, collisions. That's a little bit of a newer unit. I hope you're in touch with that because that is on our test. Momentum is conserved throughout collisions. Pi equals Pf. The issue, on first glance, it seems fine. He bounces back to the same height he was because energy is conserved, right? Wrong! Energy is lost in multiple ways. Heat, sound, vibrations, etc. So how can he get back to the same height that he was? Even our dog is confused. Analysis. There are a few reasons for this, and instead of reading them off, I'm actually going to show you a video of them. So reason number 1. We can see that at times he actually pushes with his feet off the wall as he's going downwards. And other times he actually jumps up. Reason number 2. Sometimes when he's on the way back up, he'll run up the wall, as you can see in this clip. And lastly, reason number 3. You can see that he sometimes rotates his body in complex ways to make sure that his whole body clears the height of the wall. Explanation. All these things that he's doing adds energy into the system just because he's doing work. And we know that work is force times distance. For example, him jumping is adding more gravitational potential energy. Him running up the wall adds work done by his friction from his feet on the wall. He never actually violates the conservation of energy. This little guy's saying, "Yay, yay!" The dog is like, "What? I didn't know you could do that." But yeah. Anyway, you might have some questions, and I hope I answer them here. If you don't, feel free to reach out at my number, 770-778-9629. Call me, I'm single. What if he just fell normally and didn't do anything? He wouldn't bounce high enough to get back up. Because as we said, he needs to either push off the wall to add extra downward force or jump to add initial velocity and to get more height. What if he wasn't on Earth? It wouldn't matter. Energy is conserved, so he'd just have less or more gravitational potential energy. What if he was in a vacuum? There would be no air resistance, so he'd bounce slightly higher, but he still loses energy due to heat and vibrations, so he still would not clear the wall. How can you try it if you want to go to a trampoline wall? Go to your local trampoline park. Sky Zone is an amazing choice. They even give you socks for your feet. Look at these cute little socks. Even the dog is in love. Oh, feet. Anyway, thank you for your time. I hope you really enjoyed. This was the last lab we're ever going to do for Physics 2211. I hope I ended with a banger. Make sure to like, subscribe, comment your favorite part. Make sure to share it with your friends, repost, post it on TikTok, Instagram Reels, all of the above, LinkedIn even. Connect with me on LinkedIn at Avi Nabel. Again, I mentioned my number. I'm single. Hit me up. Straight male. Yeah, let's go. Thank you for tuning in.